Hey guys, got something new on the bench today. It's not new to the market, but it's new to me. And to be honest with you all, the price of RCs and RC parts are probably going to go up quite a bit. With the export taxes and all that, and lack of stuff. So. Anyway, what we got going on here today is, and you can correct me if I'm totally butchering this name, of Feiyue Desert Eagle. I think that's how it's pronounced. Feiyue Desert Eagle. It is a 1/12 scale. It's very similar to one of my other trucks, the Twin Hammers, but in a smaller version. What really caught my eye on this one was that it was really cheap. I bought this off of banggood.com, and this thing comes with like all of the upgrades you would want. You can see the aluminum links right here, and there's more back here underneath. Now everything about this is like a complete replica of the Twin Hammers, except for it's a smaller version of it. Even the shock towers up here are aluminum. It has a bunch of the upgrades on this model that I would not necessarily spend the money for, but for like $165, I figured why not. The one thing it has going for it, as far as like, my Twin Hammers, I did a video a few years ago about can it crawl? And yeah, it can, but there's a reason why this is here. There's a slide across things, right? And I see a difference here where there's like a lip right there and there. It's at an angle, but it can be a catching point. So, can this crawl? I don't know. Can it? But today, we're just going to look it over. So, it's been said that the all metal versions of these are brushless. So, I'm going to go ahead and take this panel off. Probably this panel off so we can look at the suspension in the front and see what we have. Okay, so first thing I notice is that we have cantilever suspension right up in here, whereas we have two shocks right next to each other and a cam right here and here that actuates the suspension. So if I go and I move this wheel here, you can see the cantilever moving. However, I'm looking at this going like, is it loose? Okay, so this one's working. Apparently there's no oil in the shocks. But this side seems like something is binding it. So, and that's not really a big surprise. I mean, when I got it, the box was in pretty bad shape. There was a screw in the bottom, and it turned out to be one of the screws for the spindles. So I'm gonna have to go through all this and put everything, make sure it's all tight and all that. So that's not really a big surprise. The rear shocks have no oil in them at all, as you can see. I did end up taking both sides of the panels off because I took the one side off by mistake. And it looks like the steering servo is, not sure if anybody can see that. Let's go the right way. So, right here is a micro servo for the steering. Not sure how strong that is yet, but and then we have the receiver right behind it. Okay? Alright, so let's flip it to the other side. And the other side, that rumor was not correct on this model. This model actually has a brushed motor in it, just like advertised, with a heat sink on top, so to help cool it. It's supposed to be a pretty fast truck. It's a single speed, not two speed like the twin hammers, but yeah, 1/12 scale. Everything's aluminum right here, except for the cage and the bottom right here. As you can see, the bumper, I'm not sure how well that'll hold up. I guess we'll find out when we run her. But, you know, the thing is that it was a cheap one, and I kind of wanted to do a, you know, one of these because the twin hammers is like one of my favorite rock racers. It was like the third kit I've ever done, and the thing just flies. So, and it has not broken yet, which is good because parts are getting harder and harder to find. You know, and you've done the RC channel way too long when the first trucks you worked on are only available parts aftermarket, and it seems like Integy has most everything for it. So it comes with a battery. It's actually a 2-cell. I'm not exactly sure if ESC will handle a 3-cell or not, but this little 1500 mAh 2-cell right here is what comes with it. So we're going to go ahead and charge that up, see what we can do with it. I don't know if one of my other little batteries will fit in there or not. But, you know, $165 plus shipping. I don't know, what do y'all think? You think it's pretty cool? I do. I'm going to get the battery charged up. I'm going to go through all the nuts and screws the best I can. Make sure that they're all Loctited or tight. And we'll give this thing a run. But for today, I just wanted to show it off. Show you what you got going on. And if you want to hold on a second, I'll show you a size comparison between this truck and the twin hammers. Alright, so here's the twin hammers on the left, or your right. I'm not sure how that's working. And Feiyue, or Feiyue, or whatever you call it, on the right. As you can see, there's a pretty good size difference. So chances are 1/12 scale is a realistic scale, and they do look a lot alike. I have not really upgraded this much at all, except for my shocks, and twin hammers are done for too. Alright, so but this one, there's something binding. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. It just won't work like that. Flip these over, then you can see the difference between the bottom. Alright, so the twin hammers right here, you can see this is completely smooth. This right here could be a hang-up point, I'm not sure, but either way, everything mounts the same, everything's the same. The bulkhead back here is pretty similar, almost the same. So, well, sorry about that. So I guess the big question is, would you all consider this a knockoff or a clone? or just another version. I just call it another version. If it was 1/10 scale, I call it a clone or knockoff. But yeah, there's apparently some adjustments I need to do on the links right here because the steering's off, which on this truck has been a problem. You hit a jump or some really rough terrain and the alignment's all the way off. Other than that, it's been awesome. This one here is 2-speed, this is single speed. This one is brushed, this one is not. So chances are this truck right here will most likely crawl better than this one, unless I was to go ahead and take that giant leap and put a censored brushless motor in it, in twin hammers. Alright, so hey guys, I hope you like this little comparison, something new to the channel, and just wanted to kind of, you know, I could, you know, I just I don't get brand new stuff brought to me, so I just deal with what I have. So alright, so this is RC Mechanic saying hey, y'all go out and have some fun, and I will see you next time.